How to create a conflict of interest policy. Have you ever wondered how organizations maintain fairness and transparency? One key tool they use is a conflict of interest policy. This policy is essential for ethical decision-making. It helps ensure that personal interests do not interfere with professional responsibilities. So, how do you create one? Let's break it down step by step. First, you need to understand what a conflict of interest is. It occurs when personal interests or relationships could influence someone's judgment in a way that is not in the best interest of the organization. This can happen in businesses, nonprofit organizations, or government agencies. Next, the purpose of your policy should be clear. It aims to prevent conflicts of interest from arising and to manage them effectively if they do occur. This way, individuals are aware of their obligations and know how to avoid any appearance of impropriety. Now, let's talk about the key components of a conflict of interest policy. Start with a clear definition of what constitutes a conflict of interest within your organization. Include situations where personal financial interests, family relationships, or external affiliations might influence decision-making. Then, establish disclosure requirements. This means creating procedures for individuals to report any potential conflicts. Make it easy for them to disclose situations that could be perceived as a conflict. Next, outline procedures for managing conflicts. When a conflict is disclosed, there should be clear steps to follow. This might include recusal from decision-making processes or obtaining approval from a governing body. It is also important to specify the consequences of noncompliance. Make sure to include disciplinary actions or legal repercussions for failing to follow the policy. This will help emphasize the seriousness of the matter. Training and awareness are also vital. Include provisions for educating employees or members about the policy. This helps everyone understand its importance in maintaining ethical standards. In practice, a conflict of interest policy can be applied in various scenarios. For instance, in business transactions, it ensures that officers or directors do not benefit personally from decisions like contracts or investments. In nonprofit governance, it prevents private annulment by ensuring that compensation for officers and directors is reasonable. For government agencies, it maintains public trust by preventing officials from using their positions for personal gain. From an ethical standpoint, a conflict of interest policy is essential for maintaining trust and integrity. It ensures that decisions are made in the best interest of the organization, aligning with moral principles of fairness and accountability. Finally, implementing the policy involves clear communication to all stakeholders. Regularly review the policy to ensure it remains effective and relevant. Updates may be necessary to address new challenges or changes in the organization's activities. By following these guidelines, you can create a robust conflict of interest policy that supports ethical decision-making and maintains the trust of stakeholders.